Hello, this is Prequel. My name is Vlad. Welcome back to our community events. Prequel Live is here. Thank you, everyone who's joining us right now. Excited to be here, moderate this session. We'd love to hear where you're from. Right away, just start shooting up in the comments. Like what city, country, what's the time where you are. Um, I'm also mentioning this because today we have a very special offer because it's Thursday and we love our followers, all our fans. So whoever is texting us in the comments is going to receive access to this very special limited time offer in your DMs. But yeah, just also for the sake of the conversation, feel free to ask questions. Maybe we'll select some of them for the speaker, and remember not to use inappropriate language or don't spam. And feel free to share your opinions if you feel like it. Today we have a very special guest, Grigoriy, photographer and video creator from Ireland. He specializes in producing interactive digital media products on various social media platforms and has worked with brands like Puma, Guinness Six Nations, a bunch of other stuff. He's been selected for film festivals, some awards, a great person, and we're here to talk about his career journey and how learning works in this type of environments in digital production and creative communities and in content production, first of all. So if Grigoriy is here with us, I'm inviting him to send us a request for joining, and we will be ready to invite him into the live. He is here almost. We are almost connected to our guest. It will take us.
Hello?
Grigoriy, hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
Nice.
Can you hear me?
Great. Yeah, I've actually never done an Instagram live stream before, so
It's okay.
this is fun.
Hey,
Yeah.
imagine if I also said I never did it. It would have been fun.
Yeah.
But it's not that difficult. Basically, after you connected, it's all kind of
Yeah.
kind of set. Super excited to welcome you here as our guest. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, we love your work, your surrealist kind of visuals, tutorials, great stuff. That's the type of vibe Prequel has been on since ever. So we love to connect with people like that. And let's just go into the discussion. Probably people think content creation is a kind of career which you don't need a degree for or a diploma for or formal education for. And you actually have a pretty related formal education in creative digital media. Can you share experience? Has this benefited your career path, and in what ways?
Yeah, so I'd say first of all, like you don't need a degree to do all this.
Right.
I only did the degree because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do in life. I was just confused. I was like, oh, I'll do multimedia or creative media, and it's just random stuff, animation, videography, photography. So I was never too sure what I wanted to do. And then like the degree I ended up doing was so broad, I kind of like it helped me focus on what aspects I like.
Right.
So like I love film, I love photography, but then animation not so much. Or like copyright, all the like technical stuff not so much. So I was always on the creative side more than the technical side of stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, a degree isn't necessary, but like let's say if you have the option and you're not too sure, it's it's not the worst thing because by the end of it you do have a degree, and like if an
Right.
employer or someone is
Yeah.
looking for something, you can offer
Yeah.
that to them, you know.
And again, it seems like getting a degree can help you kind of find your focus, find your
Yeah, yeah, and
a
like
better path
yeah,
in the
exactly. And like the degree I took, it was 4 years. So during those 4 years, you kind of figure out what you're good at, what you're bad at, what you want to do and what you don't want to do.
Mhm.
Like for instance, first year of my college, I hated photography. I didn't like it. I just
Mhm.
didn't find it exciting, but then over time it kind of grew on me.
Right.
And yeah, you just never know. You just got to try it out and see for yourself, really. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. And then there comes the thing of degrees or generally university environment generally
Hmm.
being like a good networking opportunity in most countries.
Yeah.
So kind of you get out of there already with a baggage of at least your classmates and your profs in your contact list.
Yeah, yeah. Like I definitely agree with that. Yeah, because like as well for me, when it was third year we had work experience
Hmm.
and I ended up doing photojournalism, so I was doing journalism, a lot of photography
Right.
in that. And that also helped me like connect with other people, even like local businesses, cafes, and then you're doing freelance work, you're doing more photography work.
Hmm.
So you do get connections in college, whether it's through your friends or through like work experience and stuff like that. So yeah.
Great. Yeah. Kids, stay in college.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Do,
let's
yeah.
close this down.
Stay in
Joking.
college.
So I also hear like there was a certain time when you kind of understood better or ultimately understood what type of work you want to do. How did that happen? What influenced those decisions? Was it more intuitive or is there an anecdote about
Um,
it?
Yeah, well, I suppose like with photography itself, I've always been interested in like creative, weird visual things, like surrealist stuff and all that. But what really started it for me was like when I started TikTok, I think that was like the major turn for me. I did other types of videos like comedy stuff and everything like that, not related to photography. And then
Yeah.
I wanted to somehow like demonstrate my skills through TikTok, the platform, and see like if people like my photography. And at the start, you know, no one's really watching you or seeing your stuff, but then you just keep
Right.
doing it, like especially
Right.
if you enjoy it. And like if it's, I guess, different to what other people are posting, it should do well, like, and it should like, I don't know, that's how I kind of like went through the whole like finding my what I like to do. It's more of like what you like to do and how different it is to everything else, I
I
guess. Yeah,
see.
yeah.
I see. And if you were to like to teleport into the past and
Hmm.
start everything from zero, what advice would you give to like younger you,
Um,
knowing what you know now?
just keep grinding, just keep going.
Yeah,
Um,
hustle
if you're
culture.
Yeah, yeah, it's so like it's such a classic thing to say, but like you just gotta keep going and uploading. And like one video is bound to just pop off or go viral, and then if your content before that is already, if it's like high quality already, or if it's in a good state, then people are going to see that and stay around.
You're right.
So it just takes one
Absolutely.
video to pop off. And like another thing would be like if you're starting off and you're finding it hard to get views or something, a good idea would be, although it's not the best, but if you do want views and like interaction engagement on your post, would be to follow trends but incorporate them into your own style. So if there's something trending, use trending music or something like that, incorporate that and use that on your own like
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Some it may sound obvious, but like great advice to reiterate always. So
Yeah, yeah.
kids, stay in touch with
Just
the trends
yeah, just
always.
keep grinding.
Never stop posting. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you got to be
I guess
proud of your work as well. Like especially when you're starting off, you might think, oh, it's not good enough to upload or it's not nice enough. And like at the start, I was kind of like, oh, what will people think and stuff like that. Like, but just upload it,
yeah, and
you
you
know,
have
and
to overstep that
yeah, 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 yeah,
self-doubt.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Um, Great. And just judging from the comments, people have joined, the people that love your work. And we doing research for this, we couldn't help noticing that you have so many fans around the world that
Hmm.
not just follow you, but that recreate the work based on your tutorials, and they
Yeah,
tag you and like, hey, look at
yeah.
me, look what I've done. Um, was this like some kind of deliberate choice for you to create a community like that? Was it ever in your kind of vision for your future career?
Mm, no, not really. Like the reason why I like started creating was I just wanted to show like look at my photo. You know, this is like what you can do with all these tools, like all these like Photoshop tools and editing tools. So I wasn't really ever planning to like have a community of like people who recreate my photos and everything. But then over time, my like videos slowly turned into like tutorials and stuff, so people could do the same and recreate the same.
Right.
Um, so it kind of just happens. Yeah, never planned.
Do you does it feel good to see those
Yeah,
works
yeah,
by other people?
of course. Yeah, I love it when people like put up stories or posts and then they tag me. I always try to give them a like. Yeah, see how they look it and like it's amazing. Yeah, it's definitely great to see.
Talking about community and other people that you get to see on the internet,
Hmm.
do you actively collaborate? Do you actively seek out collaborations with other people, with larger or smaller creators? Is that part of your practice?
I don't really. I probably should. I don't really like send out messages to people, or I'm
Hmm.
not very like good at the whole communication online and
Wow,
stuff.
so much
Um,
for digital media degree.
yeah, I know, I know. Yeah, I'm really bad at the networking side of things, but in terms of like creators, not so much. Maybe before, but I think like maybe I'm just being narrow-minded right now, but I think like with the sort of content I'm making at the moment, it's kind of hard to like collab unless I'm like taking photos with someone else or just setting up like competitions. Yeah, I'm just making excuses.
Yeah,
I definitely could. I just
yeah.
haven't.
You
I'm
just
just
have a
being
bit of
lazy. Yeah.
your own lane,
Yeah.
kind of doing your own
Yeah.
thing. Maybe we'll come back to it later.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you learn, like even if you don't reach out to other people, where I'm sure you follow other people and
Yeah.
you see what other people do. Do you learn from them? Do you implement like insights from their work into your own
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like there's so many like people out there now who are creating and like making different edits and like using different tools. So like even when you're browsing through Instagram or TikTok, you're always learning because people are doing new things constantly.
Yeah.
So it's a constant, yeah, just learning, seeing what people are doing different. And
Mood
yeah,
boarding.
yeah, there's a lot of mood boarding. Yeah, yeah. If anything, you're constantly mood boarding.
Yeah.
Every second, every minute, you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, I could try that.
We
Yeah.
wake up and we move board. That's kind of the
Yeah,
whole
yeah, that's the
2024 thing.
entire life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
Would you like to give any shout outs to people that you think are like the most to be followed right now for
Um,
inspiration? If you feel like.
well, like some people who do like inspire me personally are these are pretty big names. One of the biggest at the moment, Jordi Qualitic.
Hmm.
he does the type of photography edits that are more practical on side of things, but they look surreal.
Right.
So he uses props and like different equipment to like create something that's out of the ordinary.
All right. Okay.
I'm sure he's like over 20 million or something followers. He's done insane stuff, but it's like great to see and very inspiring. Another one would be Moody Darkroom.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fella who does things with light. So his imagery and like photos is like very like you can almost feel well, you do feel them, not almost, you do feel them. They're like very there's a lot of emotion in them and it's all through light, like simple
Mm-hmm.
light and just different effects like that.
Okay.
And then um I guess the person who started it all was Peter McKinnon.
Okay.
Um, he he was the first photographer who I ever watched on YouTube. He's from
Shout out,
Canada, I
Peter.
think. Yeah, he's amazing. He's what got me into like Photoshop. I remember following his tutorials,
Great.
just like doing simple editing things, like removing something from a photo. Back in the day, I thought that was amazing,
Yeah.
and like it was just yeah, great inspiration.
Great inspiration. By the way,
Yeah.
guys, anyone wants to share their inspirations? I know we all love Greg here, but any other names, feel free to also drop in the
Yeah.
chat, and we'll all take a look at them together.
Yeah, honestly, there's so many, like
Yeah,
you just can't list them all, yeah.
of course, of course. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
to find out more about your um,
Yeah.
maybe the biggest ones you can think about. Yeah. So great. Thank you for mentioning those.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, 2024 just started, and do you feel like there's any big change coming in the digital landscape? Are you changing something about your strategy, your content this year?
Um, like a lot of my stuff is like editing and doing surrealist stuff,
Yeah.
but what I've noticed, I've like shifted more to like some simpler stuff as well,
Mm-hmm.
because nowadays everyone has access to a phone, almost everyone has access, and you can just like some people aren't as interested in like the crazy visual effects, but they'd be interested in something more simple. Like I don't know if you've seen those like type of videos where you turn your phone upside down,
Yeah.
you like do the different like exposures or the long exposures with your phone.
Yeah.
Just simple effects, but they do really well. So just maybe try to keep it more simple as well as have the crazy visual effects. And then also video, like not just like aesthetic photos, but have aesthetic videos too. Just try to have a balance of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Right.
that should like have more of like a broad audience where people can tune in. Like some people would be more interested in surrealist stuff, some people would be interested in simple stuff, and then some people would be interested in something
Right.
else. So just yeah, broadening the niche, I guess. I don't know.
So, what are your main advice for kids who follow you?
Yeah, well,
Broaden the
if you're starting, yeah, definitely focus on a niche, like very like a small niche where you can like keep hammering at it. Like for instance, for myself, what really took off on my page was I created these crazy portraits with that evoked emotion. So someone would comment, "Can you do confusion?" or "Can you
right.
do
Okay.
different
Okay.
like yeah, so just focus on that one like thing that works for you and keep going with it and then slowly expand your niche, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, and also you said about um, sorry, I'm blanking.
Hmm.
You were talking about sticking to simple thing to like less VFX, more emotion hidden between the lines.
Yeah,
Stuff like
like
that. I guess that's a
do
good.
yeah, like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like the more simple something is, the more people would want to watch it, I
Yeah.
guess. Um, Especially like with TikTok nowadays and like 10-second videos, 15-second videos, people don't have the same span of attention as
Yeah,
they used to.
absolutely. Final attention
So
is
yeah.
done.
Yeah,
RIP.
yeah. It's just the way things are. And like if you want to be a creator and want to get those views or like engagement, you just gotta try keep it simple, but also have it unique and different and you know, m make sure that the final effect is really good, even if it's like simple or something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I hope that everyone's writing this down because we are just dropping free um, university course
Yeah.
worth of insights. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All the inside knowledge, yeah.
Um, so the mighty question from the chat. Apparently, people are asking which part of Ireland they're from.
So I'm from Kerry, southwest of Ireland.
Right.
Um, I lived in a small enough village, so you can imagine like I was just doing my edits in a small room. Just I had access to a camera, a phone, editing like software and stuff, and I was just doing them in my bedroom, the photo edits. So yeah.
Starting from
But yeah.
Yeah, starting from your own bedroom is such an inspiring story always. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like especially I remember it was during COVID where it kind of like started increasing as well. Because I was literally just stuck in my bedroom in Kerry, County Kerry. Like Kerry's nice. It's a very like there's a lot of nature there and stuff like that, but I was just stuck in my room taking photos, taking portraits and making edits there. Um,
great,
but yeah, that's
great
just a bit of history
bit
to
of
me, yeah.
history. Uh, so do you think any um, do you think you have a time for me to also answer a question from the chat? Apparently, people are
Hmm.
asking about our updates, and I just wanted
Oh yeah,
to
yeah.
outline that we just had a couple of great features rolling out. One is batch editing, which is about editing multiple pictures in one move, in one touch, in one tap. In the same way, you can apply the same type of editing to multiple pictures in your library. And another feature that had been a long time coming is a merge button. It's at the top of your kind of editing screen, and it's for um, merging all the previous layers that you edited, like the filter that you already applied, and allowing you to apply another filter on top of the previous one after like merging the earlier settings into the background. Yeah, that's what I wanted to address. Actually, yeah, I wanted to also ask you, do you have any like career goals that you're setting for yourself? I don't know, at the start of the year or at any other times, do you ever like make declarations of what you want to reach out to?
Um, I don't know. Like that's the one thing I haven't really done for myself.
Hmm.
Because everything just kind of like happens. Like it's nice to have goals. Um, but like I always used to joke like the end goal is to like make it to Hollywood or like make it big or something like that. But that's like end goal kind of end game kind of stuff. But
I mean,
yeah,
celebrities
yeah,
are using Prequel. They follow us on Insta, definitely.
yeah.
Paris Hilton,
There we go.
Alicia Keys. Maybe they'll see this notification. They'll
There we
watch
go.
the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Give
So
us a call there. We'll be
yeah, yeah, yeah.
we'll be over.
Please, me too.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
all
that would be
let's meet in
nice.
Hollywood. Yeah.
We can go for a coffee there. Yeah, no
Yeah.
bother.
Yeah.
No, but like, it's nice to have a goals. Like, let's say, even for yourself, like having a goal of like, oh, I want to upload this many photos this week, or like this many photos this year, this month. Um, and like, fair enough if you have like a follower goal or something like that, or a like goal, that's also okay. But I wouldn't be too fixated on the numbers because it's definitely bad for you. I remember at the start, like of like uploading TikToks and Instagram, I'd be bummed out about if, let's say, oh, it wouldn't get as many views or it wouldn't get as many likes. But like at the end of the day, if you're creating something you enjoy, if you like it, if you're proud of it, then just post it, and then, you know,
Yeah.
you're happy, you know?
Likes come along. The
Yeah,
likes will catch up.
exactly. Over time, that's gonna come. So for like goals and stuff, just maybe production wise, how many pieces of content can you create? Or like, oh, this week I'll go out and take a photo and upload it. Those type of goals, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I think that's more or less all that we wanted to chat
Awesome.
about today. And again, it was great hanging out with you for this
Yeah,
half
you
an hour.
too.
And we should do this again sometime,
Mm-hmm.
maybe in a year, and compare your
Yeah, we'll do a
insights.
comparison, and I've just
Yeah.
gone downhill, yeah.
No. I'm sure no. We'll
uh,
we'll we'll send all the followers your way.
Great.
No worries.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you so much, and yeah, thank you guys for joining, and we are ready to wrap.
Yeah.
I'm staying tuned to announce one little thing, but
Mm-hmm.
you feel free to disconnect right now.
Okay. All
Okay.
right then. Good luck, everyone.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for listening to me for the last
Yeah,
however
great
long.
stuff.
Yeah. Great.
Applause to
Yeah.
Greg, everyone. Yeah,
Yeah. And
great.
hopefully we can do more of these. So, all right. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye bye.
thank you.
Good luck.
Guys, thank you for joining this live stream today and sticking around. Hope we were able to satisfy your interest for Greg's work and Greg's insights. And we have held giveaway this week for 10 free, all free accesses to our Prequel Gold subscription. And we have selected the winners at random, and I will announce them in the caption for this post for this live stream. So stay around. After we're wrapping, we're gonna post this with the names of 10 winners, and feel free to join us for other new live streams, and keep following us for all the updates from Prequel. Cheers and big love from Prequel team. Bye.